What's up, YouTube? How's it going? Everything is Tech here with, are the new 12-core Mac Pros worth the money? So, $5,000, that's a lot of money when you think about it, and spending that on a computer, you definitely think twice. And so, it really doesn't matter if you're a high-end video editor, a high-end photo editor, or if you're just a person who uses computers for day-to-day normal task use. So, I'm here today to tell you, are the new Mac Pro 12 cores worth the money? So, of course, workstations, both of these computers are workstations, the Mac Pro and the Dell T7500, the machine I'm going to compare the Mac Pro to. They're both workstations, and if you don't know what workstations are, they're pretty much your above average types of computers. So they could give you more power to demanding applications. So, for example, we have the regular desktop where you can get some multitasking done, get some video edits, get some photo edits, and of course check your mail, do all the normal things you would do. Then you have these workstations, which are pretty much computers that offer more multitasking and give you more power to the applications, so you can edit HD videos much faster without any lag, as well as 3D videos. And of course, you can customize these workstations much more than you could as a desktop. So, on one side we have the Mac Pro, which is a 12-core, 6 gigs of RAM, 1TB hard drive, disk drive, and an ATI Radeon HD 5770 graphics card. Then we have the Dell T7500, and of course these are also workstations. So let's get on to the video. So let's go with the processor. We gotta get a 6-core, which is X5650. Let's move on to the memory. We gotta get a 4 gigs of RAM. Although you could always customize this, you could always customize it by yourself. But we're only comparing what both companies offer from just buying it from themselves and without customizing it without yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but pretty much I'm just comparing what you'd get from buying from the computer. So you only get 4 gigs from Dell. Video card, I couldn't find any decent video card that could match up to the ATI Radeon, so I had to get something powerful. So I got the NVIDIA Quadro. Then we have to get the hard drive, which is a 1TB hard drive, 7,200 RPM, and that's pretty much it. That's all you could do with the Dell. And of course you could always add the extra hard drives, but that would be a little unfair. So the price for the Dell, it's $4,600, $4,400, sorry about that, and I'm pretty much just rounding it out to $4,400. Now the Mac Pro, that's $5,000, so there is a $600 difference. However, the Mac Pro, it has more memory, and that's pretty much it without touching it to customizing it or anything. Now the Dell, the graphics card, it does beat the Mac Pro just by a bit. So even though you're spending it on a graphics card, pretty much your concluding price for the Dell would be $4,400 if you wanted to get the memory upgrade if Dell did offer it. So there is a $600 difference. And now the big question is, the 12-core Mac Pro worth the money? Now this is pretty much opinionated. I mean, if you like the Mac OS, you could definitely go with the Mac. And the Mac, many people like the Mac OS. I personally like it. It's really great. And then of course we have the Dell, which only if you like the Dell, if you like the Windows operating system, obviously you'd go with the Dell T7500. So it's pretty much, from here on out, it's pretty much your opinion on which operating system you like better. Now just a quick note, the best thing I like about Macs, you can actually run Windows on the Mac, and if you didn't know that, you should definitely keep checking out on what Macs can do. I definitely think Macs are a little, people think they're a little underpowered, but they're actually not. I mean, they have many features that can actually beat Windows' features, but, let's not get into that later. But anyways, the Mac Pro, it can run Windows, so for the extra $600, you could always get the Mac Pro, so you can also run Windows and Mac either together or separately. And again, though, when you do run Windows on a Mac, you won't natively run it. So there is a little difference. But, it's your choice what to get. The Dell, it is about $600 cheaper. And again, if you like the Windows OS, go with the Dell. If you like the Mac OS, go with the Mac Pro. Many people like Mac. They don't mind to spend an extra few $100s on the Mac Pros or even the Mac computers. So pretty much from here on out, it's your choice. But let me just give you some information, because it's pretty much helpful. What I've seen some i7s do, the i7s, the 6-core turbo boost, they can pretty much render a 1-minute HD video in 43 seconds. 1 minute of HD 1080p 60 frames per second video in 43 seconds. And that is pretty astonishing because, you know, on a normal desktop with 4 gigs of RAM or even 8 gigs of RAM and a quad core, you couldn't even do that with a normal 480 or 720p video. I mean, that would definitely take you 2 minutes to render a 1 minute 720p video. So, I mean, these machines, they're definitely much powerful than normal desktops, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. I mean, obviously, if you want to go with the cheaper one, you will save a few $100s. If you want to go with the Mac Pro, again, you're gonna spend a little extra money. But let me just assure you, these computers, they're definitely gonna do you much good. I mean, they'll last you 6 years, even 7 years. You know, if I'm not kind of pushing it, but both these computers, you know, it doesn't matter which one you choose. They will last you quite a bit of time without actually needing to buy another machine. And again, these can do many things. They're tasks. I mean, you can edit 3D videos, edit HD videos, as I just said, 43 seconds of 1080p in 45 seconds. So that's really great. So keep that in mind when you do buy the machine. And again, from here on out, it's your decision. If you like the Mac OS, go with the Mac. If you like the Windows, go with the Dell. And thanks for watching. I'll definitely have more videos coming up. And if I was mistaken on anything, please correct me in the comment. I don't have the best knowledge of all these, but, you know, I still do think I can get some decent knowledge. I do have some decent knowledge, I think. But, again, if I'm wrong, just go ahead and correct me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, like the video if you liked it, if it was helpful. And even comment on your opinion, or, you know, if I was wrong, correct me. So, once again, thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day. Peace.